Welcome to the grand final of the Men's Supa-Liga C this morning. Kicking off is Alliance FC. Going through the team lineup for the West Coast Cobras today, we have Andreas Bokanekis, number 3, captain. In goals, Nanwat, also known as Oat, number 60. Number 12, Gregor Zerkis. Number 14, Moreno Capello. Number 19, Matthew Bonsera. Number 7, Alte Jaja. Number 35, Clayton Burnett. And number 19, Jordan Giacopo. We also have the lineup here for the Alliance FC. Betim Zebo, co-commentator, will read those ones out for you now.
Thank you, Annie. For Alliance FC, we'll go through the team list now. If you're just watching the game now, possession being held by the Lions quite well, trying to move the ball nicely. Nice little 1-2 there, but a good tackle there from Jordan Giacopo. Go through the team list today for Alliance FC. We have number 12, Takaisa Kawakami. We have number 5, Kojiro Koruta. Number 77, Kevin Mario Sabarili. Number 8, Lloyd Allen. Oh, great shot there from Alliance and a clear from Greg Ozerskis. Apologies again for any mispronunciations of the names. We have number 9, Fred Vannon. Number 6 in goals, Amin Rahimi. Number 4, Tommy Fan. Number 13, Irukuru Kano. Number 20, Yoshihiro Sagoragi. Number 15, Kiechi Kato. And as a coach, we do have Nick Cooper and Shaudi Nagami. Get Alliance with all the pressure now. Had that early opportunity now. Taking down the line. What can you do? Oh, does well to come out. Took a deflection back off Alliance, and it'll be keeper's ball. Great save there from Oat. Over the ball, trying to find Berganiscus, but unfortunately, too much on that one.
Pretty intense game this morning between the West Coast Cobras and the Alliance FC. Having had a very successful season, the Alliance had won the league, finishing on 49 points. Having won 16 of their 18 games, drawn 1 and lost 1, compared to the West Coast Cobras, who had won 1, drawn 1 and lost 6. We've lost a little bit of a technical difficulty there. We're back. If we have a look at some of the statistics from the season, it's Alliance FC Fred Vannon who scored himself 31 goals this season and has won himself the Golden Boot, followed by Kato Imada, number 17 today, has also scored 17 goals for himself. The highest goal scorer for the West Coast Cobras is Andreas Bozanikis on 24 goals, and the next closest competitor is Jordan Giacopo on 7. Pass master, so the most assists in the season, is Fred Vannon and Kato Amada, both sitting on 10 assists each. For West Coast Cobras, the highest assist person is Andreas Bokanekis. These names are all very similar. They seem that they are not only the goal scorers, but the assist makers, very clinical in front of goal, which brings me to the key players, and they are those same ones mentioned there. Kato Imada, Fred Vannon, and Andreas Bokanekis. Goalkeeper is one to mention here for both sides as well. For the West Coast Cobras in goals is Oat. He's had a phenomenal season this season, playing not only the Men's C, but also in the 20 Men's Supa-Liga. And we got Ahmad Rami in goals for the Alliance, and he has been clinical this season and has been some of the reasons why that we see some of these stats here with the amount of games won. Some of the saves that he's had this season have been phenomenal. The last couple of times that the West Coast Cobras have played Alliance, in round 1, the Cobras lost out to a 3-7 result. And in round 10, again, Alliance winning that game with a 5-4, much more closely contested match. The Alliance FC currently have the ball in possession.
Lloyd Allen there looking for space. Looks to turn Bulganeskis. Tries to have a shot himself, but a great save. Can he keep it in? Great shot of the pressure, looking to clear the ball. Fred Vannon looks to pick that one up, and Bruno Capello does very well. Has options in front of him, looks to drive. Takes forward now, but Alliance a set back there. Has a shot, and into the great goal by Andres Bulganeskis. Apologies for the mispronunciation there. Let's watch the replay on that one. Down the line, right footed shot, slotted into the bottom corner. Can't get any more clinical than that.
Bozanikis here has had a fantastic season for the West Coast Cobras. He's got himself multiple goals and many MVP performances, especially in the latter part of the season. He's one to watch today.
Great shot there from Taka. Again, I feel like that goal's come from the run of play, as Alliance have had majority of possession, but in a game like this, all it takes is one opportunity and the game changes. Alliance now on the back foot. Let's see how they can react. Bit of pressure going away. Great ball there from Moreno. Giacopo looking to play. I'll tell you, but unfortunately, skies that one high. Another great passage of play there from the Cobras. Alliance look a bit rattled now. Just need to calm things down, play the way they usually play. You can have all the possession in the world, but end of the game, it amounts to how many times that ball hits the back of the net. As simple as that sounds. Lloyd now looking for options. Kawakami now. Look for options down the line. Ask for a back left footed shot, and it is wide. Good play there from Alliance.
Now, the Alliance FC had a bit of a hard run-in to be able to get into this final today. It was the Golden Tigers, their opposition. They had a 2-legged semi-final. Now, as far as that went, the first leg of the final, Alliance won comfortably. We'll just stop that commentary for a moment as we see this great opportunity being created, and chance by Taka there, sending the Cobras back defensively, and a lovely slide at the very end there.
That little fake shot there sent, I'm not sure who it was, sent him to the shops. Took a while to get back up after that one.
Yes. We'll go back to the discussion we had about the 2-legged grand final. There was actually a 2-0 result in round 1 for the Alliance, so they had a bit of a buffer there coming into the second leg, but it was Golden Tigers who did not give up in that match. After conceding a few goals in the first half, Alliance sat comfortably, but it was the second half where Golden Tigers got themselves back into the match, and it all came down to one final goal that happened in the last moments of the match to get Alliance FC here today in the grand final. Capello there, looking for the back post run of Jaja. Jaja's just held back on his run, and you can see Moreno Capello disappointed in that.
And run play at the start of the game was all Alliance with opportunities now, but Cobras, that goal I think settled them a little bit, took a bit of pressure away, and they're creating more opportunities now. Lloyd now looking for options, left footed shot, but Jaja intercepts. Over top ball, trying to find Jaja, but unfortunately, possession goes back to Alliance. Alliance are a great team who have the rotations, have the movement, and can easily score. Great shot there from Lloyd from distance, and a great save to force a corner.
They've had to call into action both goalkeepers. And that one there, Oat, with a great bottom corner save, and another one now. It's Giacopo who goes down hard on the far side. Free kick called by Silas.
We have now Clayton Bernard, apologies if I pronounced that wrong. Number 35 on the field, who's played for the under-20s this season. Young player, getting a bit of experience now in a grand final, which is what you love to see. Great player, and it's definitely one for the future. We now have Korita now on for Alliance, up against the big man himself, the goal scorer. Just about to reset play with Jig Kopo. Over to Ball, trying to find the run. But he picks it back up. What can he do? Takes it to his right foot. We saw him score in that position before, but unfortunately that touch too heavy.
Yeah, Andreas, he loves a goal from this right flank. You can see he was trying to get his foot around that one. He's deadly in those spaces. Certainly something for the Alliance to watch. We've lost Nishan. We've lost video again.
Yep.
Back. Can you be more careful and check it more regularly?
Korita now, what can he do? Looking for options. Plays it to Lloyd, who has a bit of space. Jaja gets past well. Shot from distance there from Lloyd once more. That's fine. These opportunities from distance aren't impacting Oat too much. Again, if the Cobras have it their way, I'm sure they would prefer those shots all day. Then you get Vannon more into the game now because you know he's a prolific goal scorer who just hit the post before. Over to Ball, great touch there. What can you do? Takes down the line. Bernard with a great slide tackle there to stop the ball coming into the D. Alan now, what can he do? Like on his left foot, has a shot himself. And another save by Oat. He's been called into action multiple times today, and it's been some great saves. Not the hardest to deal with, but he's had to be reactive. Another shot, another save there by Oat. Bernard there tries to get past, but Giacopo picks the scraps up. Keeps it in, plays along to try and find Jaja, but unfortunately, Rahimi picks it up now. And as we know, Rahimi loves to take the ball forward sometimes, and here's a great shot on him. If you give him the opportunity to, he will score. Lance now to Vannon. You can see Rahimi pushing up a little bit there just to be an option in case it's needed. Alliance giving a bit of possession now. Down the line to Kena holding off Andreas well. As well a turn, what can you do? Has a shot himself. Takes a deflection, Vannon picks up, but Giacopo clears. Picked up by Lloyd now, looking to attack. What can he do? Can't get past two. Andreas picks it up. 2-1 situation. What can he do? Takes it himself, has a shot into the bottom corner. Andreas once more, the man of the hour. Great goal, 2-0 scoreline. That's what's replay back on that one. Andreas looking picking up back onto his right foot, slide to the same bottom corner once more.
So interesting here to see the Alliance down 2-0. It's not a common scoreline for them. They usually got that advantage of getting a goal early. It's a bit different here for finals. Zeba, what do you think that the Alliance need to do to react to this? We can already see a bit of movement from the goalkeeper.
So I know the Lions do love a bit of possession, and I know they love to create space for those shots. Currently, what I've noticed is they're having a few long shots. Great save by Oath there. They need to be more proactive with the movements in front. Look for those back post opportunities. They're going straight down the middle right now, which is easy saves for Oat. To Conja, but a nice clear there, and a very unfortunate there for the Lions. They'll be a bit more proactive with opportunities, as a bit more proactive in marking Andreas there. Rahimi now looking to take it forward, wants to take it himself down the line. What can he do? Tries to find Vannon, and good tackle there from Giacopo. Although he had to get that one correct. Ooh, not too sure what's happened there. I think with a bit of deflection, Giacopo's...
Yeah, I think Giacopo there has landed on the ground quite hard, hit his face. Now, we have seen a little bit of a difference to the Alliance here with their goalkeeper sitting at halfway. We know he's very good with his feet, Rami.
Again, those shots like that aren't gonna trouble the Cobras. As much as we know they can score from that type of distance, Alliance do need to create better opportunities for themselves. Sometimes they committed too far forward, and which of the 2 goals have come from. Like they're holding the ball a bit too long, has an option wide. And then you look for those backwards opportunities, but again, the Cobras are defending very well, trying to stop those opportunities. Vannon now. Great tackle there from Andreas, who's been doing all the work currently. Keeps possession well. Giacopo now has Moreno to his left. Vannon pressing. Giacopo has been doing well to deal with the physicality of Vannon. But again, right now, the 2-man players for the Cobras have been the goalkeeper, Oat, and Andreas. But a good shift's been in by Giacopo dealing with that opportunity. Left-footed shot there from Zerskas, who we know he can hit that one. It's forced Rahimi with the save. It'll be a corner ball for the Cobras. Andreas now with another shot, but it's wide. Great movement from him there.
Great. It's done. I'm fixing it.
Lloyd now. Cobras defending well, sitting at halfway. The pressure's off them. They just need to absorb the pressure. Great movement there. What could Tucker do? Tries to slip it through, but Andres there to block it. Then picks it up. Resets play now to Lloyd Allen. Rahimi now taking it forward. Although the setup needs to be a bit better. Rahimi now has opportunity to shoot. What can he do? Has a shot himself and forces a save. Andres now with opportunity to shoot from distance, but unfortunately can't quite get that one on. As soon as Rahimi came out, the Lions needed to split.
So, unfortunately, we've just noticed there that the scoreboard was round the wrong way. With West Coast Cobras having scored the 2 goals, it is Alliance FC who's chasing the game, having not scored any. And there's the correction now on the scoreboard. Apologies for that mistake.
Takes a while. What can he do? As well. Just picks up 2v1 situation. Has Andreas Bukanescus. What can he do? Has another shot, and it's great save by Barimi. Picks up the double, but unfortunately, another great save. Van looks to take it himself. Plays down the line. 2v1 situation. Has someone back post. What can he do? Oh, he covers angles well. What can he do? Has a shot and hits the side netting.
Really great play there from the Alliance FC. Certainly picking up the tempo to try and finish this half with a goal to their name.
Moreno plays it to Giacopo. 8 seconds left. Great ball to Capello. What can he do? Ozerskos has a shot by him. He saves.
And that is half time there.
Half time now. Scoreline 2 to the Cobras. 2 goals from Andreas Buzanekis. From great counterplay. Start of the game was all Alliance. The Cobras got into it, scoring 2 goals, and now put Alliance on the back foot.
Now, we have been taking statistics during this match, which we will display for you to have a look at. Measure statistics online for you. It is the Alliance FC who are currently on 132 attempted passes with 105 completed. West Coast Cobras significantly lower with 64 passes and only 44 of them being complete, even though here they are sitting with 2 goals to their name and winning this grand final. Having a look at the total shots, it's 21 shots for Alliance with 12 on target compared to West Coast Cobras 10 and 6. Plus 5 passing strings, it's the Alliance has hit that 9 times compared to West Coast Cobras 4. We'll have a listen to some of the halftime talks between the 2 coaches. Both coaches seem to have a lot to say. The Alliance now in the huddle. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Their chance.
kickoff for the Cobras to start us off. If you're just joining us now, it is 2-0 to the West Coast Cobras. 2 counter-taking plays, 2 great finishes from Andreas Buganeskis. Alliance now need to put everything they have into this. There's no point going for a draw. They need to try and win this. And they have the skill level and they have the players to do it, but it's about creating opportunities and finishing. Again, as I saw the stats at half-time, possession opportunities have gone the way of Alliance, but here we are with them losing 2-0. Cobras doing very, very well to defend. Looking for options ahead. Tracking of the plays, done very well. Great finish there, as we say it. Great match of play, great movement through the legs of Oat. Straight from half-time, reacted very, very well. And we see this down the line. Nice little 1-2 first touch play and through the legs of Oat. Very unfortunately, he's been doing very, very well so far this game. If it wasn't for him, Lions would have more goals in this game. 2-1 now. Jacob now with a shot. Good play. He's taking deflection. Oh no, apologies. It'll be a Lions ball. Rahimi now. This goal may fuel the Lions now to get back. With Jacob now looking for option ahead, trying to find Andreas, but unfortunately, great touch from Andreas, great turn. Unfortunately, we'll get called back as the ball wasn't placed correctly on the line. If Cobras want to extend the lead, they're going to have to utilise Andreas quite well. Alliance to deal with him a bit better, whether it be defending in front, doubling. They know he's a player that's going to score Cobras a goal, so they deal with him more efficiently. Taka now, through. Position being held well. Cobras holding their line quite well. Taka now taking a fall, hazardous shot, what can you do? Jacob gets in the way. Great back roll there from Capello, but Lloyd picks it up.
See that the Alliance here putting a bit more pressure on the West Coast Cobras, whereas the opposite here is happening. West Coast Cobras are sitting off them less than halfway. The shot from distance. Referee seen that the ball was the target from the player, not the player. Tucker. Picked away by Giacomo. Remy drives forward now as they continue to play. Fly keeper. It's a corner kick here, and it's Allen who takes. Tucker with a shot, and that one there has gone under Oat, and it's a back post tap in. You can see the disappointment in his face for that one. Alliance FC get themselves back into this game now. 2-2 the result. I think it was Kato there lurking at the back post who's able to touch that one in. Giacomo under pressure from the back. Jaja drives forward on the flank. Ball's gone out on this side. Claver, referee on this side, has said that's a West Coast Cobras ball. Bozanekas, ball through for Jaja. Kicked away, and that one's gone out again.
What a game from 2-0 down to 2-2. Alliance Must have been one hell of a team talk at half-time because they brought it straight back. And they're not stopping for more. They want that win. And there's another one. Great punch of play there. From 2-0 down to 3-0. 3-2 up. Watch that one. Back post. An easy goal in now. 3-2 up for the Lions. And it will be timeout called for the Cobras. You can see the Lions. They are hyped. They are ready to go. Just listening to the team talk of the Cobras now. It's a bit of composure. We need to calm down. They started the game well, but they've relaxed a bit too much. Gulich telling them they need to react positively to getting down. They need to score more goals. They need to create more opportunities. They need to be better with watching that back post, which they've conceded 2 from. As you can see on screen now, you can see the team talk for the Lions. They're not stopping. They're going to keep going. They want to win this, and they want to make sure they win this well. You can see now Tarka speaking to the team that when they're looking to defend Andres, they need to defend in front, which is the correct thing to do. Let's see how the Cobras react now. It's coming down from being 2-0 up. What a game. Jaja now to Capello. Has no options, has to go back to Oat. Oat over the top, trying to find Giacopo, doing well to hold off Lloyd. Has the ball put off to Andreas. Oh, clear that one into the stands. Hopefully that spectator's okay. Andreas now looking for Jaja. Looks to have a shot. Takes deflection, but Amy picks up. Takes it himself. We know he loves a run. Fortunately, can't get past one. Needs to get back fast. Oh, he drops it for Giacopo. Has a long shot as the keeper's out. Andreas picks up, but Alliance to their back. Jaja now. Hasn't shot himself, but Cobras went fast enough. He took his time getting back into that goal, but Alliance did well to cover for him. Cobras looking to press now. Hopefully you don't see them come out of possession. Alliance ball. Alliance can look to exploit now the Cobra as they look to press. Before that, when they were winning, they were able to relax, able to hold that middle. Now that they're down, they have to look to press. Alliance can be a bit more calm on the ball, exploit the positions. Let me see now. Capello giving Lloyd a bit too much space there. I understand they don't want to press because they don't want to concede a few more, but it's a grand final. They have to score another. The corner ball now for Alliance. Russell Backel picked up by Giacopo. Has options ahead of him. Plays a bit too far to Arte. Jaja. Nine and a half minutes left. Alliance now keeping a bit of possession, looking for options ahead, trying to draw out the Cobras. Just like that, over the top. Vannon keeps it in. Has the options forward, tries to play through, but Andres as well. Looks taking himself. We know he's done it before. Good pressure there from Alliance. Vannon there losing possession unnecessarily. Could have played it back to keep possession, tried to Megs Andreas, but Andreas is more than a capable defender to not allow that happen. Jaja looking for that ball. Final Andreas plays to Giacopo. Has options as the Alliance defense gets back instantaneously.
You can see that the West Coast Cobras are able to make those passes into their pivot or to their flank, but then they're playing it right back to their fixo, not making any more forward.
2-1 situation. Jaja. We saw that had Andres there in a decent space, but chose to shoot himself. Has hit the post. Very unfortunate.
It's Allen looks long here for the run of his fellow player, but as Jaja kicks that one away. You hear the message from the bench is, boys, we're winning. Don't give that one away. It's a corner. No sideline ball. It's indicated by the referee Silas on the far side. The shot taken into the wall there. Vannon unable to get it past the defensive line. And that one will be a goalkeeper's ball. A bit of confusion here. Maybe a change of decision between the two referees. It has been. It will actually be an Alliance sideline kick in. And ball's been put in. It's Giacopo who presses first, and ball's back in Oates' hands to play Capello. Bosanekis takes on his defender. Almost executes that one on this side. Giacopo plays out to the other flank. He's got some pressure there, and he's found Bosanekis. Gets the first touch. Can't find the space to turn, though. Capello, first shot blocked. Battle here on this side. And the referee's given the free kick the other way. It'll be Allen taking the kick. It's now Cobras' possession. Capello taking the sideline kick in for Giacopo. And the West Coast Cobras continue to play 3-1, but their fixo being very deep. Jaja's ball a bit overhit. West Coast Cobras are going to have to start a bit more of a press here to be able to win the ball back. In my opinion, also, their fixo needs to progress further up the pitch as they're playing quite deep.
Lloyd picks up, has option to his left, chooses to shoot, but it's wide. Vannon and Andreas is a good matchup I always love to see. I think they've realised Andreas is the threat, so they've looked to apply someone a bit more physical on him to allow for that touch. Lloyd picks up now, trying to get past one, but Giacomo does well.
That is the second time that the West Coast Cobras have passed the ball from that fixo space straight to an Alliance player. The execution needs to be a little bit better if they want to get themselves back into this game. Giving the ball away like that freely is not going to get them anywhere. Giacopo unhappy with that call.
But all hugs from Taka.
It's Allen here. Can't see any options. Plays back to his fellow Alliance player. The intensity there from Capello wins the ball back for the Cobras. Ball across for Zirkus. He hasn't come to that one. Renault worked really hard to get that one back for the Cobras there, but they haven't been able to do much with it thereafter. Long ball from Allen. Out and gives the ball back for Cobras to piece something else together here. Capello.
Andreas found him.
Find Bosanekis. He's certainly the target player today, playing that high space there. And we know he can score goals, as we've seen from the 2 in this game and the 8 he's scored during the regular season.
Unfortunate there from Alliance. Yeah, with Cobras looking to utilise Andreas there up top. Tucker did well to step in front of him to win that one. Again, Cobras needed maybe switch up a bit of play there. If they continuously try to find Andreas, it's easy to read. If the Lions are, applying more pressure to stop Andreas, maybe Cobras should shift around, look for some back post tap-ins, try something a bit different now. Foul there from Giacopo on
And now
Taka.
he's exaggerating and embellishing it. Frustrations running higher. Obviously, both teams have a lot invested in this game. Both teams wanting to win the trophy today.
Yeah.
And it's a yellow card, I believe, given to...
I think yellow card was given to the keeper.
Yes.
Not too sure. Maybe something that's said. I'm not too sure. We'll find out shortly. Oh, great goal there. Nice little trickery there, and Vannon back post sets him up 4-2. As you can see, they're loving this. And you see a bit of trickery there, left to right, back post, and an easy tap in. The last 3 goals from Alliance have come from that set position there. Cobras unable to follow their back post player, and it's been 3 nicely worked, but easy goals for Alliance.
You just saw the West Coast Cobras defensively switch off. As soon as that free kick was issued, 2 Alliance players went forward. 1 was unmarked. 1 Cobra player hasn't tracked back to help work defensively. I'm not sure if that's a call from the coach to try and keep more Cobras players high in the attempt to try and be able to play them, but it certainly hadn't worked on that occasion for them. They conceded another. It's an uphill battle now for the West Coast Cobras to try and get themselves back into this match with 2 minutes of stop the clock remaining.
Ooh. Just under 2 minutes left, stop clock. Great ball there from Rahimi, but Allen couldn't quite get his touch there. It's all or nothing now for the Cobras. They need to get a goal now if they have any chance to try and get back in this.
Seeing the combination from Moreno Capello there and Andreas Bozanekas from the West Coast Cobras. They've combined well, and it's Capello who's trying to feed that ball to Bozanekas on his first touches. And that pressure now from the West Coast Cobras increasing as we see that they stepping up onto their players, pressing the ball much quicker than we did see earlier in the match.
Lloyd now just finding a bit of space in the back by himself. Alliance able to hold the ball now, they're winning. Great ball across. Did well to keep that one in down the line. G-Cop over the slide tackle there to see that one out.
Lots of smiles on the Alliance bench, and rightly so. They've played well to get themselves back in with 4 goals to going down 2 in the first half. And Bozanekas can't get the touch he wanted. Capello looking to run back post. As mentioned before, those 2 combining quite well. Long throw here.
Great ball. Oh!
It's gone over the head of Giacopo. And it's Allen who almost finds himself with another for the Alliance. Andreas for Capello. Great slide there, but Capello gets enough on it to get the shot. And then a Zirkus, but cleared again. Time ticks down now. West Coast Cobras' dreams shattering as the seconds tick by. It's a long throw from the keeper. We've seen 2 of those in the last passage of play, as the Cobras don't track back as well and call their goalkeeper into action again. But it could be that they're trying to keep those players high to try and score another. And in a game like this, it makes sense. Bozanekas can't shoot past the defence. It's a corner kick issued.
Not sure why they left that. It gives the Cobras opportunity. Zirkus with a shot. Gulic wanting shots from the sideline. Oh, took deflection there. Andreas' back post, but now Lloyd can look to attack. Has option in front of him. Has Lloyd again. Nice goal once more. Great counter-attacking play. Oak did his best to try and get across, but it was a bit too much. Oh, the little Sioux celebration there from Lloyd Allen.
And Alliance there have sealed the deal to win the Men's Supa-Liga Grand Final. Not only league winners this season, but also the winners of this Grand Final. Now, this isn't the only season they've done it. I believe it was similar last season, but it was against the Golden Tigers in the Grand Final, and it came down to a penalty shootout.
Long ball now to try and... Oh, Allen with another touch. Great save by Oat to deny once more. And there we have it.
The final whistle. The Alliance FC Grand Final winners.
From 2-0 down to 5-2 in the second half. What a comeback. Goal scorers, we'll go through them. First half goal scorers was for the Cobras, Andres Buzinekis. And an assist for Morella Capello. For Alliance FC, we have a goal from Taka Kawakami. We have a goal from Lloyd Allen. Goal from Fred Vannon. And 2 goals from Kaichi Kato. Assist from Sukagari. Kano, 2 assists from Kano. An assist from Allen. And assist from Kuruto. As you can see now, they're thanking their fans for coming down. And we see there a thanks there from the Alliance Supa-Liga for everything that's occurred. We'll go through the stats now. For the Alliance, 243 attempted passes, 190 completed, with a passing percentage of 78. Pass percentage of 78. The Cobras with 160 attempted passes, with 111 completed, with pass percentage of 69. Possession going in the way of the Alliance with 57.8 to the Cobras 42.2. Shots wise, 32 total shots. And we see the celebrations from the Alliance. 32 shots total and 20 on target with 5 goals for Alliance, 16 shots total, 10 on target, 2 goals for the Cobras. Nice. We'll be back momentarily for an interview in just a moment. Thank you. I'm here with Lloyd Allen and Taka. Great game. I mean, you're 2-0 down to bring it back 5-3. What were your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, when we were down, just kept it going. We had a lot of chances. So we just stuck to our game plan and managed to find it in the second half.
What do you think about it?
Yeah, just when we are 2-0 down, we just keep focused. We're not going heads down, always head up, and always positive will happen. Miracle will happen, and thank you for watching us.
Well, what do you think was that defining moment? Again, 2-0 down, half-time. What was that moment where you just switched the gear and went, we're going to actually win this?
Probably the first goal we scored that really got the momentum going. Yeah, we got 2 quick goals to bring it back to 2-2, and we just kept the momentum going. Yeah, just focused on defense and was able to finish the third takes off. So, yeah.
And this last question, Cobras, again, great team, got to the grand final. Who do you think was their standout player?
Oh, the goalkeeper, he's the best. He's, I think, under 20, and he's brilliant. His future is great, and we all here to build our futsal community like a family. So please enjoy and come to play with us. Any club, welcome.
Thank you. Well, I mean, hey, congrats on the grand final win, and, here's a little trophy, please. Put it in shot, celebrate. Any final words?
Thank you, Supa-Liga, for the great season. For participating. It was a great season. We'll go back to enjoyable and a good experience. And just massive thanks to Supa-Liga.
Thank you guys for joining us. Thank you. Go celebrate. Thank you everyone for tuning in. It's been an awesome summer season. Some great finals Friday, Saturday and today, especially today. What a game. Thank you for joining us and join us for the winter season next week. If you or you know anyone else to play, if you have a team, bring them down. Thank you.